where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Bank 360 started as a community bank, and even though they are growing, handling the daily banking needs of friends and neighbors is central to everything they do. When it comes time for you to take on bigger and better challenges, Bank 360 is there with all your personal and commercial lending needs. And add in the convenience of on-the-go online banking. Here for your banking needs with 2 locations to serve you in Cordell and now Clinton. Bank 360, here for your banking needs.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Regional basketball. Regional basketball. I'll repeat that again now. We got a good crowd on hand from Cordell right here. They brought a cheer bus over here. There's a good group of kids. They're very colorful. Colorful is a good name for it. They got on all kinds of good shirts that are printed and everything. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're looking back this way. They're turning their backs on the Sterling Lady Wildcats. I think that's what Sterling is. Sterling's been introduced. They've already introduced the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, starting off with 0, Birdie Brown, 2, Brennan Ball, Peyton Garrison, Kinsey Gray, and Tristan Reimer. We'll also see Riley Shargola, Brooklyn Burkeen, and hopefully the rest of the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Regional basketball, my goodness. The Lady Blue Devils come in here as they took second place in district last week at Arapahoe Butler.
Lady Tigers from Sterling. Lady Tigers. That's their mascot.
Lady Tigers.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Lady Tigers. That's what it is. What do I call them? Wildcats or something?
Yep.
And it looks the same right here. At least they're. I didn't see it coming in, and we're getting ready to jump center. This is a north-south court. Lady Blue Devils will be on offense on the north end in the blue uniforms. The Lady Tigers will be on the south end in their white uniforms. So the ball's in the air, controlled to Sterling. They'll take the ball and cross the timeline, headed to the south end of the floor right here. Fish was blowing the whistle. There's a ball or two on the floor down there. So they stopped the action. They don't know where those 2 balls came from, but they're going to pick them up. And those are practice balls that were left on the court down here by the cheerleaders. So who knows? I don't think the cheerleaders brought them in. But regional basketball. Anyway, Sterling with the ball over on the right side, out to the top of the key, working around the perimeter to the left side of the lane. Good defense right there by Kinsey. Over to the left side to Morgan Curry, out to the top of the key, over here to Emma Nunley. Nunley with the ball. She'll work back over to the left corner. Shot put up from distance. It's good. That is number 5. That's Morgan Curry, hits a big 3 from the left corner right there to start this game off with a 3-0 lead for the Lady Tigers right here. And Kinsey takes it over to the far side to Birdie Brown on the near side. And it will be a turnover for the Lady Blue Devils, gives it back to Sterling. Sterling, like I said, they had the bye in their district. They were in District 5 or 6, I think. And they had the bye in their district, and they got beat in their district championship game. There's a shot by Sterling on the right side. Rebound comes out to the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. That'll be out here to Riley Shargola with the ball. Riley, top of the key, left side over to Birdie Brown at the top of the key. Left side to Peyton Garrison. Garrison drives in over the corner to Brennan, out to Kinsey. Kinsey back out top to Riley Shargola. Shot from the right side by Peyton Garrison. Had a good look at it from three-point land, and the ball comes out of the hands of the Lady Tigers. Emma Nunley with the ball, gets it over to the right side to number 1 is Spencer. Stolen away by Birdie Brown. Birdie comes down. She doesn't have numbers. She waits, tips it out. It goes to the far side, tipped away again by Sterling as we go back to the south end of the floor. Shot put up by number 5, and it could be tipped out of bounds by Cordell. Brennan Ball had a good reach at it, and whether she touched the ball or not, her reach was there, and I could see it from my vantage point. So the official was right down there, and he called it out of bounds off the Lady Blue Devils. It'll be Sterling Ball on the south end of the floor. Inbound out high here to the near side. Kinsey Gray gets that one. She's going to come down the floor left side. Lost her dribble as she was looking, trying to adjust her pace. She was going full speed. Lost her dribble, and that's another turnover for the Lady Blue Devils. Sterling Lady Tigers are on top, 3-0. Out here, bring the ball up will be Spence as she got that. Ball stolen away by Peyton Garrison on the long pass. Peyton comes down left side, makes a pass to the right side, and she had the ball kicked out of bounds by the Lady Tigers. So it's turnover. It gives the ball back from the Tigers, touched it away. So it'll be Cordell Ball. Kinsey Gray's down there at inbound for the Lady Blue Devils. Kinsey waits, looks, says somebody's got to get open pretty quick. We're out here to the near side. They took 5 seconds. You got to get that ball in. If you hesitate, you're going to lose your position right there. You got to have your attention to it and get it in quickly. Ball is brought up by the Lady Tigers. Left side over here to Shelby Spence. Down to the left corner in the paint. Left side turnaround point blank range from number 4, Kenley Mansell. Kinsey Gray brings the ball down. She got the rebound out to Riley Shargola through traffic. Ball's tipped away, and Riley comes up with it again. Left side, Birdie Brown, 3-ball, bounces off the glass. Rebounded by Brennan Ball. Gets it out to Peyton Garrison. She puts up the 3-ball. Pinballs off about 3 players. Finally, Sterling comes up with the ball for the Lady Tigers. Down on the left side, Riley Shargola bumped into her. They're going to call her for a foul. She said, "What did I do?" I said, "Well, it's a bump right there. We may not have called the other 3 times you kind of clobbered her, but this time you'll get called for the touch foul." And ball's inbounded out to the top of the key to the Lady Tigers. That'll be Emma Nunley with the ball. Right side over to Spence in the paint right side. There's a reach foul. That'll probably be on Brennan Ball. We're in a position that we cannot see the time or the points on the board, but we can see the foul score.
Can you hear me at all?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
I got you.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're at a catbird nest, and you're right. It's hard to see the scoreboard.
I'm going to move down 1 row here at the next break right here, just so I can see. Birdie Brown, left side layup, takes it all the way down and puts it in on the left side. So it's a 3-2 ball game. There's a foul called on who this time? Cordell or on? Going to be on
Birdie.
Cordell. Birdie Brown draws her first one. But you're in postseason. It's going to be full contact, touch me not basketball. So it's full contact on one way or the other. So Sterling inbounds one more time. Out, she starts bringing it up. She draws the double team down on the left side to Morgan Curry. Back out high to Emma Nunley. Nunley will go right side over to Spence. Right side layup and off the glass, too far. Put back up by Kenley Mansell as she has her first deuce. And I should have it as a 5-2 lead for the Lady Tigers. Birdie Brown across the timeline. Left side over to Kinsey Gray. Kinsey holds the ball high. Back out to Peyton Garrison. She looked at a 3 again over the left side to Riley Shargola, puts up the three. Banked it off the glass. Riley did call glass, so it should be tied at 5-all right now with the Cordell Lady Blue Devils and the Sterling Lady Tigers. Down on the left side, number 5 puts up a shot, rebounded by number 4, puts it back across the board. Kenzie Gray comes up with a loose ball, dribbles through traffic. She'll come down the left side over to the left corner to Riley Shargola, bounces off the glass, rebounded by Brennan Ball as she starts to go back up on the right side. She's fouled right there. And the foul will be on, I think, number 2, Emma Nunley. Will draw her foul right there. I don't even know. That's one foul right there. 3 on Cordell, as if what they've got is right. On the free throw line, Brennan Ball. Brennan, free shots. High arcing shot, nothing but net as it drops through the net. And I've got to look. I think Cordell has a 1-point lead at 6-5 right here. So.
Yes, they do.
Okay, can you see it from where you're sitting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't. I guess if I'd sit down and shut up, I'd be okay. So
Well, don't shut up.
I can't shut up. No.
We need you on the radio.
Brennan Ball, free shot, good. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She has 2 points, and the Lady Blue Devils have a 7-5 lead over the Lady Tigers. There's a drive into the left side, shot put up from the baseline left. I think that's new into the ball game right here, number 12. That's Ava Alexander. She's got a deuce on the left side. We're tied at 7 again, so 5 and at 7. There's a steal by Sterling. Spin move in the paint. Alexander gets it, and a shot rebounded by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Foul will be on somebody. It's got to be on Sterling, number 1-4, 1-5. I can't even see what they're putting up here. Number 1-4. That'll be Ashlyn Cliff is into the ball game for Sterling. And it will be her first foul over to Kenzie Gray at the top of the key. Left side over to Peyton Garrison. Right side over here to Tristan Reimer. Reimer gets to Peyton Garrison. She drives in the paint. Goes out on the left side. Ball's tipped out to the left corner into Birdie Brown. Birdie hands off to, Tristan Reimer. She started to make a move through there. She got tripped up or fouled or something by one of the Lady Tigers. Number 5, Morgan Curry, draws her first foul. And we're tied at 7. Cordell inbound here on the north end of the floor. Kenzie Gray into the near side. She banked it off the back of one of the Lady Tigers. Goes over to Peyton Garrison on the left side. Kenzie came out and got it. Took the loose ball back to Birdie Brown. 3-ball, long range. 3 is good. That was from about 22 feet, 22 or 23 feet back there. So it's a 10-7 lead for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Shot by the Lady Tigers. Rebound out to Tristan Reimer. Hands it off to Kenzie Gray, and the Lady Blue Devils are headed to the north end of the court. Kenzie, top of the key. She'll work over to the left side. She's guarded closely by Shelby Spence. Over on the right side to Birdie. 3-ball off the iron right there. Rebounded by Lady Tigers. Number 2, Emma Nunley. And Birdie Brown will be called for a foul. She went high to try to block that pass. Nunley kind of ducked under that one. Birdie will come out as Riley Shargola checks back in for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. With 2:13 left in this first period of play, it's a 10-7 lead for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils over the Sterling Lady Tigers. And ball will be brought up by the Lady Tigers here on the left side. Picks up a dribble down to the left corner to number 14 is Cliff. Back out high to that one. Turnaround from point-blank range. Rebounded by Peyton Garrison under traffic. She's double-teamed. Clears it out to Kenzie Gray on the right side. Kenzie will bring it up the right side of the court. Down in the corner to drive in the paint by Riley Shargola. Back over the left side. Back into Brennan Ball. Brennan takes it to the house on the right side for the layup. She has 4. Lady Blue Devils have 12 with a 12-7 lead over the Lady Tigers. Over to in the paint, dishes out to the left side. Shot put up from distance. Number 14, Ashlyn Cliff hits a big 3 to make this a 12-10 2-point lead for Cordell. Kenzie Gray here on the right side. She'll come up, picks up her dribble, waits for somebody to come out and help, hands it off to Riley Shargola. The ball's knocked away. It goes pinballs down to the floor. And timeout is called by the Lady Tigers. We'll be right back.
You'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett and Ashley Furniture, bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
And we could be back right here. 12:10. Hey, I can see the scoreboard now from where I sat, and I couldn't see the top of it, the time or anything like that. It says that Cordell has 14 fouls, and the Lady Tigers have 3 team fouls. Timeout was called by Sterling to reserve that possession right there. Inbound through the backcourt to Emma Nunley. Nunley will take it to the top of the key. Guard by Kenzie Gray. Back over to the right side to Shelby Spence. Spence on the right side, guarded by Tristan Reimer. Back over the left side to Nunley. Right side over to the shot put up from distance off the scoreboard right there. Rebounded by Tristan Reimer for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Hands it off to Kenzie Gray. Kenzie will make the pass over to the far side. Is deflected by Sterling out of bounds, so it'll still be Cordell ball. Good. I thought maybe she had just hefted that to the bleachers there, but it was deflected by Sterling. So it'll be Cordell ball with 42 seconds left in this first period of play, leading 12-10 over to Tristan Reimer on the left side. She starts to go low, comes back out to Shargola, starts to drive in right on the right side, goes up, loses the ball out of bounds. And Cordell fans are saying, was she fouled? Well, no, must not have been. The officials right there called it that way. They've got 3 officials, which is sometimes they do and sometimes they have 2, but either way, a good game right here. There's a drive into the paint by number 12, Ava Alexander. And, Ava Alexander. She has her second deuce, and we're all tied at 12 right here in this first period of play. Into Kenzie Gray. She drives in, left side off the glass, puts it up. Ball's rebounded out by the Lady Tigers, and Brennan Ball's going to draw a foul right here. As Brennan kind of bounces into somebody right there. She's reaching for a rebound. So Brennan Ball has her second foul called there. That's Cordell has 5. And at the end of the first period of play, we're all tied at 12. We'll be back to the station and be right back. You're listening to Ball Game on Fox Radio.
Corn Heritage Village and Rehab of Corn and Weatherford, Oklahoma provides skilled nursing, rehab, long-term care, and memory care services. Corn Heritage Village facilities are known for their reputation and are the industry leaders in all of western Oklahoma. So if your loved one needs rehab, nursing home, or dementia care, give them a call, 580-343-2295, 343-2295, or visit them on the web at cornheritage.org. and find them on Facebook.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
All righty, welcome back to Union City. Now, we were talking on the way over. I've been through Union City a lot of times. I had a good idea where the school might be, but we went by the school and they said, no, go on down here about 4 blocks and then go north about 3 or 4 blocks. New gymnasium out here kind of on the northwest corner of town. First time we've been in this gym, and so nice facility right here. And it'll be possession here. It goes to the Lady Blue Devils. They'll inbound right here in front of us into Kenzie Gray. She'll cross the timeline. She'll be picked up at midcourt. Good aggressive defense by Shelby Spence as she takes her from the get-go into Peyton Garrison, left side. Peyton makes a spin move, has the ball knocked out of her hands by Ashley Cliff. Down on the right side, back to Cliff on the right side. She puts up the 3 ball, comes off the iron wrong, and the ball will be knocked out of bounds over here. It's going to be Sterling ball. Cordell will get the foul right here, and pretty stringent foul right there. That'll be Riley Shargola's 3rd foul of the ball game. That's serious for Cordell. She's a good player. Inbound down high. Ball comes out here to midcourt. Kinsey Gray almost got that back. Drive back in, right side, layup by number 3. There'll be a jump ball called right there. Is it number 3 that made that one? Yep, I think it was. So, yeah, 2. Emma Nunley made that one, so we'll get that one. And then the dual possession right there after on the inbound was tied up right here. And the dual possession gives it back to Sterling as they take the lead right here. We're tied up at 12 is what's on the board. Over on the right side, the ball comes in the paint. Dishes out on the left side. The shot put up by number 5. And that'll be Morgan Curry hits her second 3. So that makes it 15-12. And the Lady Blue Devils have the ball. Birdie Brown left side over to Peyton Garrison on the left wing. Garrison gets the ball out to Kinsey Gray. Kinsey comes in left side of the free throw line. Back out to Tristan Reimer. Back to Birdie. Birdie Brown at the top of the key. Back over to Kinsey. Kinsey holds the ball into Tristan Reimer. Left side starts to go up on the left baseline. Loses her footing right there. It'll be out of bounds off the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. It will be Sterling ball. A 15-12 3-point lead for Sterling here, early part of the second quarter of play. Ball will be brought up, and crossing the timeline will be Emma Nunley. Nunley will go over to the right side to Alexander, back out top of the key to Cliff. Cliff at the top of the key. She'll spin move in the paint, goes in and up, puts up a shot right there. She goes down pretty hard. I think Peyton Garrison might have fouled her, and they were both high in the air trying to make something happen right here. And they haven't put it on the board yet. On the scoreboard, number 14, Ashley Cliff will get to take her free shot right here. As she gets ready for her first free shot, it's up and in and good. That's her 4th point of the ball game. Number 1 has 12. Number 12 has 1. Okay. Tristan Reimer got that foul. Okay. And Ashley Cliff on the free throw line gets ready for her second free shot. It's in and good. So she hits 2 of 2 from Cherry Stripe, has 5 points in the ball game, and a 5-point lead for the Lady Tigers over the Lady Blue Devils. Birdie Brown with the ball, crossing the timeline. At the top of the key, works over the right side to Peyton Garrison. Garrison comes out high, will work over to the left side, into the paint from the free throw line. Ball comes back out to Kinsey Gray. Kinsey will go back out to Riley Shargola. Riley gets the ball back over to Kinsey Gray at the top of the key. Kinsey waits, looks, goes over to Brennan Ball left side, back out to Riley Shargola. Riley will start to move. Birdie Brown over on the left side. Birdie comes out to the top of the key, working over to the right side of the lane. At the top of the key, got her dribble back. Comes back out to Kinsey Gray on the right side. Kinsey looks at a 3, backs out of it. She almost took one. Defense come out on her real fast over to Riley Shargola, right side down to Kinsey on the right corner. She's almost run over, gets the ball back out to Peyton Garrison. There's a foul on the Lady Tigers right here. And number 2 has 2. Emma Nunley has her second foul. It'll be an inbound play for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Kinsey Gray is there in to inbound for the Lady Blue Devils. Kinsey behind the timeline. Got to get it in quickly right here. Over to the near side to Tristan Reimer. She starts to come in. No, that was Riley Shargola. Gets tripped up, and they said that she walked or tripped and slid out of bounds carrying the ball, so it'll be Sterling ball leading 17-12, a 5-point lead. Ball will be brought across the timeline by Nunley. Nunley will take it over to the right side to the right corner. Driving in the paint, there's a shot off the glass. I think that's number 12 with the ball right there. That'll be Alexander gets the second deuce. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break and be right back.
Equity Bank of Cordell is staffed by familiar faces, people who know you and care about their community. Equity Bank never forgets it's your money. That's why Equity Bank's team works hard to help families and businesses in Western Oklahoma with all their banking needs through rewarding and challenging times. Equity Bank of Cordell, building relationships that last.
Evans Drug in Cordell has served Cordell and Washita County for over 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evans and daughter Farron and son Brandon are pharmacists that will take care of all your prescriptions and your over-the-counter needs. Evetts Drug also has lots of gift ideas. Just a few include fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now Evetts Drug offers wedding registry and baby registry. Trust me, it is the only drugstore you're ever going to need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell.
Stop by there anytime. There's a group that has coffee there every day, so there's probably a little refreshment available also if you need it. 19-12, a 7-point lead for Sterling. Down on the right side, ball comes down here, knocked out of bounds by Sterling. It'll be Cordell ball as they're working on the sidelines. They'll inbound down here near the baseline, about 20 feet above the baseline. Kinsey Gray's down here to inbound. Got to wait, get it in to Brennan Ball. There's a contact as Brennan Ball was coming by. She was fouled by number 14, I believe. Ashlyn Cliff will draw her second foul. Yep, Ashlyn Cliff with her second foul. That gives Cordell 17 fouls and Sterling 15 fouls. Going to inbound one more time down Riley Shargola. Inbounds to Birdie, goes through traffic. She's tripped up. The ball comes out. As they had three people defending her. Down on the right corner, the Sterling Lady Tigers with the ball. Shot from the corner. Number 5 puts it up. Rebounded down here on the left side by number 12, I believe. If she'll turn, I'll catch her number. Yeah, number 12, Ava Alexander has her 4th deuce of the ball game. Birdie Brown with the ball. Top of the key, left side, 3 ball off the back iron. Rebounded by Emma Nunley for the Lady Tigers. 21-12, a 9-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Starting drive through, steps through traffic right there. And there must have been a foul called on Cordell somewhere right here. So maybe it's number 2. Number 2 has 3. Emma Nunley has 3 fouls. That's serious for Sterling. That's okay. Get them in foul trouble. We need them off the floor. I'm not going to be prejudiced or anything. First free shot right there by the young lady. She's we got to retire her shoe. One of the officials told her his shoelace is not tied appropriately. And I think that's Nunley shooting free shots right here. And she made her first one. She'll get to take one more. And she gets ready for that one. Her second shot is up. Rattles around and drops in there. So she's hit 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And it will be, it'll be Cordell ball. 23-12, an 11-point lead for Sterling. Out here on the near side, good pick set up by Peyton Garrison. Hand off to Kinsey Gray. She'll go to the left side. In the paint on the left side. There's a lot of non-basketball contact right here. Foul will be called on Sterling. Number 1 has 1. Shelby Spence has her first foul called in the ball game. 16 fouls for Sterling, 8 for Cordell. Kinsey Gray to inbound. She's got to get it in here too. Trying to get it in back door right here, and it's stolen away by the Lady Tigers. There's behind the back dribble by Nunley. Nunley goes left side. Peyton Garrison taps that one away, but it comes back out to Nunley. Nunley goes right side down in the corner. Shot put up from distance right there, and that shot is made by number 5, Morgan Curry. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break and join them. You're listening to the ball game on Fox Radio.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Welcome back to Union City, USA right here. Sterling has the 26-12 14-point lead here with halfway through the second period of play, and it will be Cordell ball. Down to inbound will be Riley Shargola. Birdie Brown is back with her as they inbound the ball. Birdie will bring it up the court. What had been a tie game at 12, all of a sudden, Lady Blue Devils, the guns went quiet, and Birdie Brown drives in right side off the glass. Ball's rebounded out by Sterling. And gets the ball down on the right side. Lob pass down to the corner to the cheerleaders, and it'll be out of bounds off Sterling. It'll be Cordell ball. And as the Cordell Lady Blue Devils inbound, Kinsey Gray inbounds to Birdie Brown. Check with Coach Trent as they come by the timeline right there. Birdie top key, left side over to Riley Shargola. Riley on the left side gets the ball out here to Peyton Garrison. Peyton Garrison on the top of the key, loses her dribble, has the ball tapped away. Back the other way for the Lady Tigers will be Spence. She'll drive in right side, shot put up. Rebounded by Peyton Garrison. Garrison gets the ball to Kinsey Gray. Big time traffic there. Clears it out to Birdie Brown. Birdie goes, looks right, comes left into the paint. And big time contact right here from top to bottom. Foul will be on a single digit player right here. The official held up one hand, so number 3 draws her second foul. And that'll be Grace Milan. Milan will have her second foul. Birdie Brown goes to the free throw line with 3:06 to go in this first half of play, and a 14-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Birdie Brown, free shot, good. Right there. Birdie's hit a 3, a 2, and a 1. Got to have another 1 right here, Birdie, while you have the opportunity. 26-13, a double up right here for, and she hits 2 of them right there. 2 of 2 from the free throw line makes it 26-14, a 12-point lead for Sterling. Ball comes down to the timeline down here. Left side over to number 14 is Cliff. Back out top of the key to Nunley. Nunley jump pass over the left side to shot put up by Shelby Spence, and she drains a 3 from the left side. Kind of rattled that one in there. It went 2 times inside the iron right there before it went down. Birdie over the left side to Tristan Reimer. 3 ball. Money. No, that was Riley Shargola. Riley Shargola gets her second 3 right there for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Answering them basket for basket, but you got to have some to make up. Emma Nunley with the ball. Right side over to the corner. Shot put up from distance right there. Rebounded out to Brennan Ball. Brennan goes to Birdie down to the right side. Stolen away by Shelby Spence. Lead pass was good, just didn't lead them quite enough right here. And the Sterling Lady Tigers steal the ball and headed back to the south end of the floor. 29-17, a 12-point lead for Sterling. Out to number 14 is Cliff. Cliff with the ball over to the near side, back over to the right side, in the paint, right side. And Peyton Garrison taps it away, and the shot by the Lady Tigers is no good. Birdie Brown with the rebound right here. Tristan Reimer is coming up the court, and she was put on the floor right there by Emma Nunley. And if that's Nunley, that's her 4th foul. That's serious for the Lady Tigers. It is Emma Nunley's 4th foul of the ball game. She's one of your starters, and if she has 4 fouls here with a minute 48, 108 seconds left, she's going to have to come out of the ball game with 4 fouls. In comes number, I can't see her number yet, number 13, I think, 15 or 13. And Tristan Reimer, free shot is up and in and good. She'll get to take one more. So Birdie Brown comes out as Kinsey Gray checks back in. Tristan Reimer on the free throw line. Let's have another one, Tristan. Ooh, rattled out wrong for Cordell. Rebounded by Kinsey Mansell for the Lady Tigers. And number 4 over there, that'll be Mansell over to the right side. Lob pass into Mansell, baseline right. Lost the dribble right there. Brennan Ball is there, and the officials blow the whistle. Stop them from struggling for the ball because the Lady Tiger was across the out-of-bounds line. She was out of bounds when she touched it. So Kinsey Gray comes back in. Riley Shargola takes a quick break right here. 1:33 left in the first half. It's a 29-18, 11-point lead for Sterling over Cordell. Kinsey Gray with ball. She'll cross the top of the timeline. She'll come into the right side to Peyton Garrison. Peyton Garrison, 3 ball off the rim right here, rebounded out by Kinley Mansell for the Sterling Tigers. And it will be Sterling ball over on the right side. She's going to hold the ball left side over here to number 12 is Ava Alexander. over to the baseline left to Shelby Spence. Spence dribbles in out on the right side to Curry. Ball comes out high to number 14 is Cliff again. Baseline right, lob pass in the paint. Nothing there, out to number 14. Shot put up from distance off the back iron right there. And the ball is rebounded by Cordell. The ball goes back to the Lady Tigers. Tristan Reimer with the ball, hands it off to Kenzie Gray. 40 seconds left in this first half of play. Birdie Brown with the ball on the left side. Birdie dribbles into the free throw line. Clears it out on the left side to Tristan. Left side to Peyton Garrison. Drives in. Baseline left. Oh, off the rim. No good. Gets her own rebound on the right side. Comes back out, and they're going to call her for double dribble. She said she used both hands. She was fighting through traffic right here, and it will be Sterling ball with 24.7 seconds left. Down to inbound will be Grace Milan. And down here in the backcourt, Shelby Spence guarded closely by Riley Shargola over the left side to Cliff. Cliff guarded by Kenzie Gray. Makes that pass into Brennan Ball with 10 seconds left. Kenzie Gray comes down into the paint in the left side. There's a blocking foul called on the Sterling Lady Tigers, and the foul will be on. They'll have to post it. I can try to read their numbers, but they're not agreeing with what I'm seeing right here. Checking in for Cordell will be Allie Brock. Number 4 has 2. Number 2 has 1. Okay, Kenzie, free shot off the back iron right here. Got across the lane a little bit too soon. With 4.4 seconds left, the Lady Tigers will inbound as they have a 11-point lead at 29-15. So it'll be, they bring the ball up court, cross the timeline, shot at the buzzer, off the rim, no good. So your halftime score will be Cordell 18, the Sterling Lady Tigers 29. We'll hear from our sponsors and be right back.
Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Folks, we have some new and pre-owned units on our lot right now at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. So if you need a new Ford or a pre-owned Ford, best deal is at Wheeler Ford. You can count on that. See Tom or David? And if we don't have what you want, if one's available, we'll find it. We want your business. We'll do what it takes to earn and keep your business. And our service department is always ready to serve you with friendly, efficient service. So come see us at Wheeler Ford in Cordell.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Bank 360 started as a community bank, and even though they are growing, handling the daily banking needs of friends and neighbors is central to everything they do. When it comes time for you to take on bigger and better challenges, Bank 360 is there with all your personal and commercial lending needs. And add in the convenience of on-the-go online banking. Here for your banking needs with 2 locations to serve you in Cordell and now Clinton. Bank 360, here for your banking needs.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett and Ashley Furniture, bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Corn Heritage Village and Rehab of Corn and Weatherford, Oklahoma provides skilled nursing, rehab, long-term care, and memory care services. Corn Heritage Village facilities are known for their reputation and are the industry leaders in all of western Oklahoma. So if your loved one needs rehab, nursing home, or dementia care, give them a call, 580-343-2295, 343-2295, or visit them on the web at cornheritage.org and find them on Facebook.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Equity Bank of Cordell is staffed by familiar faces, people who know you and care about their community. Equity Bank never forgets it's your money. That's why Equity Bank's team works hard to help families and businesses in western Oklahoma with all their banking needs through rewarding and challenging times. Equity Bank of Cordell, building relationships that last.
Evetts Drug in Cordell has served Cordell and Washita County for over 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts and daughter Farron and son Brandon are pharmacists that will take care of all your prescriptions and your over-the-counter needs. Evetts Drug also has lots of gift ideas. Just a few include fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now Evetts Drug offers wedding registry and baby registry. Trust me, it is the only drugstore you're ever going to need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
Hey, Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Folks, we have some new and pre-owned units on our lot right now at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. So if you need a new Ford or a pre-owned Ford, best deal is at Wheeler Ford. You can count on that. See Tom or David? And if we don't have what you want, if one's available, we'll find it. We want your business. We'll do what it takes to earn and keep your business. And our service department is always ready to serve you with friendly, efficient service. So come see us at Wheeler Ford in Cordell.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's regional basketball. The Cordell Lady Blue Devils are in regional action here at Union City against the Sterling Lady Tigers. I got a note here that if you can't see it, you can go by Mike's Meats. They've got it on for you so you can watch with the crew right there at Mike's Meats. So go by and see them and watch the ball game. Inbound to Lady Blue Devils to Peyton Garrison into Birdie Brown. Birdie steps through traffic. Left side. Rebound comes out to Ashlyn Clift for the Sterling Lady Tigers. Out on the left corner. Ball comes back out to Cliff. Lobs in the paint. Back out top to the right side to Shelby Spence. Spence with the ball. Cindy, I'm helping you out right there. Spence with the ball. Riley Shargola almost made that interception right there. Lob pass down the right side. Number 4 baseline is Mansell. Shot put up from distance by number 14. And Ashlyn Clift has her second 3 of the ball game to go with 2 free shots. She has 8 points for the Lady Tigers. 32-18, a 14-point lead for the Lady Tigers over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Peyton Garrison 3-ball, who I saw her make some of those in warm-ups right here. Ball comes down. It'll be rebounded out to the Lady Tigers. She'll get the ball back over here to the top of the key. Kenzie Gray will pick her up, works over the left side to Ashlyn Clift. Back out high. They're going to make you come out here and guard them. That's Shelby Spence holding the ball. Gets back over to Ashlyn Clift. Clift stays out high. Birdie Brown comes out to guard her. Keep her close. Back over to Shelby Spence. Guarded by Kenzie Gray down to the right corner. Shot put up from the distance right there by number 3 or 5. That's 5. That'll be Morgan Curry. Hits her 4th 3 of the ball game. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to Ball
If you
Game.
started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
As we come back to the Union City Gymnasium, like I said, new facility out here on the northwest corner of town. Nice facility right here. And timeout was called just to kind of get settled down. All of a sudden, it's a 35-18, 17-point lead. Down here to inbound the ball will be Riley Shargolo to Birdie Brown. Lady Blue Devils got to have be a little more aggressive on defense to get the ball back and then make some points as they come in. Kenzie Gray comes in left side, top of the key to Brennan Ball. Brennan puts it up. Ooh, had a good look at that three right there. Rebound comes out to the Lady Tigers. Be brought down the court, baseline right down to the corner, put back out on the right side to Cliff. Cliff has her pass partially blocked by the left side off the rim. Put back up, point blank range right there. Rebound comes out to Brennan Ball. Dual possession right there. No, that's Riley Shargola. She came up on the short end of the stick right there, and Riley and her were hanging on the ball for dear life. Riley Shargola comes out, and Tristan Reimer checks back in. Dual possession gives the ball to the Lady Tigers here in the third period of play. Taking their time to inbound way out high on the left side to Curry. Curry, long pass right side down here to Cliff. Cliff goes back out top of the key, back over the right side to Cliff again. Going to hold the ball until the defense comes out on them. Just going to run a stall offense right here. They don't have to do anything unless somebody comes and guards them. Out on the left corner, out high on the left side, into Spence, right side down here. Did Birdie Brown knock her down? Somebody knocked her. No, they lost it out of bounds here on the near side. It'll be Cordell Ball, but the lady from Sterling went down. I didn't see if she was knocked down or if she slipped down. Birdie Brown with the ball at the top of the key. Good pick set by Peyton Garrison. Birdie, three ball, gets her own rebound. You follow your shots. Good job. Birdie goes in right side. She stepped around the defense and she's called for the travel. 35-18, the 17-point lead for Sterling with 5:13 left in this third period of play. Out to Shelby Spence on the right side, hands it off to number 12 is Alexander. Ava Alexander gets the ball back over to Spence. Spence goes back to Alexander on the right side, goes in, puts up a shot. Brennan Ball gets the rebound, tries to make the pass out, and she's fouled by, they're going to put the foul up on the board right here by one of the Lady Tigers. Brennan Ball hang on to the ball, and number 12, Ava Alexander, draws her first foul of the ball game. And Tristan Reimer inbounds to Birdie Brown. Birdie crossing the timeline, 4:53 left in this third period. She'll work over the right side. Good pick set by Brennan Ball into Tristan. Gets the ball back out to Peyton Garrison. Garrison works, looks, gets the ball to Kinsey, left side to Tristan. Three ball on the way. Oh, had a good look at it. Comes down to the corner to the Lady Tigers. It'll be out on the left side, down to the right side to Curry. Curry holds the ball at distance out top of the key to Spence. Spence goes over the left side to Cliff. Cliff at the top of the key on the left side, back over to Spence on the right side. There's a drive in the paint. A foul is going to be called somewhere right here. Foul is on, I don't know if it's on 00 or 1. Number 10, Kenzie Gray draws her first foul called in the ball game. Inbound down here on the left side, tipped away by Tristan Reimer. The ball comes back out high to Ashlyn Cliff. Tristan Reimer stays with her. She'll stay, get up close and make her move and do something. Drives in left side, scoop layup on the left side, and the basket is good. Foul will be on number 12, Tristan Reimer, I do believe. Number 12, Tristan draws her second foul, and should be Spence shooting free shots for traditional three-point play. Number 14, Ashlyn Cliff misses that one, so ball's put back up on the left side, and a foul is called on Cordell. Number 14 goes back to the line right here. Number 3, maybe Peyton Garrison. Number 3 has 2. Okay, number 14 to shoot again. Ashlyn Clift. Shots off the back iron right here. She'll get to take one more. So Ashlyn Clift gets ready for her, unless that's Mansell. We'll see if she turns around right here. And Cliff, free shot. She hits that one. So she's hit 3 of 5 from the charity stripe and has 11 points in the ballgame. 38-18, a 20-point lead for Sterling over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Peyton Garrison on the right side. Dribbles in the paint, puts up a shot from about 4 in front of the basket. Ball rolls around and rolls off the rim for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Ball comes out to Shelby Spence, top of the key over the right side to Ashlyn Clift. Clift will back up and reset the offense for Kenzie Gray. Stays with her step for step. There's almost a wrestling match there. Kenzie stays with her. Back out to the far side to Shelby Spence. Back over the near side to Ashlyn Clift. Right side, lob down low, down to the corner down here. Shot put up from distance by number 5. Rebounded by Kenzie Gray for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. 3:14 left in this third period play. Ball comes over here to the near side to Peyton Garrison. Dribbles through traffic, checks up from 5. It's good. Peyton Garrison gets a deuce for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, makes it 38-20, an 18-point lead. Ball comes down court to Ashlyn Cliff. Cliff on the right corner. Ball comes back out high to Shelby Spence, guarded by Birdie Brown. Birdie stays with her step for step. As they switch off, she'll go right side. Ball comes down to the corner, out to top of the key over on the right side to Cliff again. Puts up the 3, and Ashlyn Cliff has her third 3 of the ball game. That's the difference in the ball game. The Lady Tigers are hitting 3s and the Lady Blue Devils are not. 41-20, a 21-point lead out to Kenzie Gray. Kenzie looks at a 3, backs out of it, starts to drive in left side. Back out to Peyton Garrison. 3 ball. Oh, off the back iron right there into Kenzie Gray. Rebound. She goes in left side. Rebound put back up by Brennan Ball. Brennan makes that basket on the right side. Good defense right there. Good effort. And it's a deuce for Cordell. Ball's knocked away, and a foul is going to be called on Cordell. Birdie Brown will draw her 3rd foul for the Lady Blue Devils. And it will be shooting time. That's only 4 team fouls for Cordell. Number 5 comes over to inbound. Morgan Curry will come over and inbound for the Lady Tigers. She stepped on the mid-court line. Okay. I guess I didn't see it either then. Out on the left side, shot put up, rebounded by Peyton Garrison. Garrison brings it all the way down, turnaround from 5, puts it up, will not roll over the rim, and bounces out wrong for Cordell. Minute 48 left in this third period of play. Out at the top of the key to Shelby Spence, puts the ball on her right hip and just stands here and said, no, we're going to start dribbling. We're going to do something instead of stand here. Over to Curry on the right side, back out high to number 14. That'll be Cliff with the ball, guarded by Kenzie Gray. Back over the left side to number 12. That'll be Alexander. Dribbles down to the right corner, guarded by Peyton Garrison. She's palming the ball, turns it over, gives it back to Cordell. Minute 22 left in the third right here. That's 82 seconds for Danny Taylor right there, so he'll know that. 41-22 is our score with Sterling on top. Birdie Brown with the ball, top of the key, left side over to Peyton Garrison. Starts to dribble in, clears it back out to Brennan Ball off the rim from three-point line. Birdie Brown taps the ball. It'll be out of bounds off of the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. It'll be Sterling ball here at the regional tournament right here. Checking in for the Lady Tigers. And if you turn around, I can see what your number is, but I can't tell you till you turn this way. That'll be number 21, I believe. Lacey Spence will check in for the Lady Tigers. There's a drive. Peyton Garrison blocks that pass, clears it out to Birdie Brown on the left side. Spin move to get to the mid-court line. She'll come in. 3 ball on the way, short right there. Brennan Ball tries to save it back in, but it'll be out of bounds off of the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Inbound the ball will be for the Lady Tigers. Over on the left side, the number 21 is Lacey Spence. Back over to Morgan Curry. Back over the near side to Shelby Spence. What do you want to bet they're related right here? Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout and be right back. You're listening to the ball game on Fox Radio.
Bank 360 started as a community bank, and even though they are growing, handling the daily banking needs of friends and neighbors is central to everything they do. When it comes time for you to take on bigger and better challenges, Bank 360 is there with all your personal and commercial lending needs. And add in the convenience of on-the-go online banking. Here for your banking needs with 2 locations to serve you in Cordell and now Clinton. Bank 360, here for your banking needs.
Welcome back to Union City regional action right here for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils and the Sterling Lady Tigers. Now, I thought, I've been through Sterling, but I had to look it on the map just to see exactly where it is. And it's just west of Rush Springs, about 12 or 14 miles, something like that. But I knew I'd been through Sterling one time. Down here, the inbound for the Lady Tigers is Ava Alexander. Gets it into the backcourt to Shelby Spence, guarded by Riley Shargola. She gets to the cross court. Good defense by Riley. Lob pass right side off the glass. And Kenzie Mansell has her second deuce for the Lady Tigers. 43-22, a 21-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Kenzie Gray with the ball over to the left side to Peyton Garrison. Garrison comes up near by the three-point line. Drives out to the right side of the lane, out to Kenzie Gray on the right side. Back to Tristan Reimer. Cross-court pass over to Peyton Garrison. 3-ball on the way. Rolls around and put back up by Brennan Ball. Brennan will be fouled on the effort. Good hustle, good effort. And Peyton Garrison had a good look at that, and that bounced on the rim about 3 times. And somebody with 2 digits, number 12, draws her second one. Ava Alexander draws her second. Brennan Ball, free shot for the Lady Blue Devils. First free shot is up and rattles in. Good job right there. She's hit 3 of 3. Let's make it one more right here and makes it 43-23, a 20-point lead. Brennan Ball on the free throw line. Second shot, it's good. She's hit 4 of 4 right here. I see her grandparents sitting down here in front of me a little bit, so they're here to watch the ball game. And at the end of 3 periods of play, it's Sterling 43, Cordell 24. We'll hear from our sponsors and be right back.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
One thing about it, you don't get an opportunity like this very often. There's a lot of teams that would love to be in the regional tournament, but your Cordell Lady Blue Devils are here. They've got a pretty good sized hole to dig themselves way out of the fourth quarter. It can be done. It's not impossible. The Lady Blue Devils have been playing from behind most of the year, but as they win these ball games, then you get to move on. If you don't win, your season ends right here. So the Cordell Lady Blue Devils have the possession here. They inbound here as Riley Shargola inbounds to Kenzie Gray. Kenzie at the top of the key, lob pass in to Peyton Garrison, left side, dribbles in, puts up a shot. She'll be fouled by one of 2 Lady Tigers right there. And not sure who they'll give that to, but it'll be number 1 has 4, or number 4 has 1. Player number 1, oh, Peyton Garrison, free shot, rolls off the rim the wrong way for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Number 1 has 4. And as we get ready for the second free shot, rolls around. That one rattles in. Peyton Garrison, that first one rattled around and came out. That second one rattled around and dropped in there. Ball comes down the floor to Ashley Cliff on the right side. Ashley goes left side over to number 4, puts up the shot, gets her own rebound, and Kenley Mansell hits her second deuce. She stayed with it, got her own rebound, put it in from point-blank range left side. Ball comes out to Riley Shargola. Riley is knocked down. 2 of them go down. The ball comes down the court down here to Peyton Garrison. Garrison comes up with, the official said it was a tipped ball right here. Peyton Garrison with the ball. Right side over to Riley Shargola. 3 ball. Riley has 3 threes. Big offense right here for the Lady Blue Devils. Good job over to number 14, Ashlyn Cliff. Cliff goes right side down the paint, down the corner down here to Morgan Curry. Back out to number 21 is Lacey Spence. Spence goes over to top of the key to number 14. Riley Shargola's knocked down. Shot from the corner goes off the rim, comes back out here to Lacey Spence. Down the right corner to top of the key. Pinballs out to Riley Shargola again. She picks up her dribble, comes down on the left side. Defense is there. She'll cross the timeline, works over to the right side, down to the right corner to Tristan Reimer. 3 ball, and she's knocked down again. And timeout on the floor, the official timeout right here. Riley went down pretty hard right there, laid there for a second, and the official said, nope, it's okay. She's going to have to come out for a second as Birdie Brown comes in. She went down pretty hard, laid there, had to think about it. She said, I want to play. Let me stay in. No, you got to come out for a second. 6:33 left in this ball game, 45-28, a 17-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Ball will be brought up by Lacey Spence down here on the right side. Clears it out to Ashlyn Cliff. Cliff with Kenzie Gray guarding her. She'll come back out near midcourt trying to run a little clock. Ball comes over to Lacey Spence. Birdie stays with her step for step. Birdie squares up, keeps pressure on her, knocks the ball loose. Back out to Spence, back over to the left side. Down to number 12 is Alexander. Shot put up from the corner. Peyton Garrison gets the rebound. Peyton comes down the right side, middle of the lane, left side to Birdie Brown. She'll start to dribble in. Step through left side off the glass. Peyton Garrison gets it, clears it out to Tristan Reimer. Reimer 3 ball off the back iron right here, rebounded out by number 5 is Morgan Curry. She'll clear it down to Lacey Spence. Spence goes right side. Shot put up by number 4, and Kinley Manziel has her 4th deuce of the ball game, and a 47-28 19-point lead. Into Birdie Brown. Birdie drives in the paint, right side out to Tristan Reimer. Steps through right side, starts to put up a shot. She'll be fouled. She'll get to take 2 free shots. She's fouled by either number 4 or number 5. Number 4 gets her 2nd one. Number 2 gets her 4th one. Okay, I can't read the scoreboard either way. Number 2 gets her 4th one. Shot from the free throw line.
It's actually because they have been confusing us. They've been switching the player in the foul numbers, but it's actually number 4 has 2 fouls.
Okay, they had that screwed up. Ago.
They were going back and forth, and it was very confusing. But yeah.
Okay, Tristan Reimer hits her first free shot. Got to have one more, Tristan. It's in and good. No problem there. She's hit 3 of 4 from the charity stripe for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. So it'll be Cordell ball, 47-30, 17-point lead. In the backcourt is Shelby Spence with the ball. Left side over to number 12 is Alexander. Lob pass down to Spence. We'll go left side in traffic right here, and somebody might have fouled her. There's so much contact going on both directions right here. So number 2 has 4. Number 0 has 4. Birdie Brown draws her 4th foul. Now I understand what's on the scoreboard, even if they get it wrong from time to time. Be an inbound play for the Lady Tigers. Top of the key, right side over here. Lob pass in, baseline right. She can stay in the lane forever. Shot put up, and that'll be out of bounds by Emma Nunley, and it'll be Cordell ball. 47-30 with 5:05 left in the ball game right here. Birdie Brown will bring the ball up the court for the Lady Blue Devils. She crossed the timeline right here. She'll work over to the right side. Peyton Garrison at the top of the key. Peyton Garrison starts to drive in, comes down baseline left, picks up her dribble, comes down court into Brennan Ball in traffic, clears it out to Birdie Brown right side. 3 ball on the way. Money. Birdie Brown hits a big 3 right there. And there's a foul called somewhere. Basket's good. And there's a foul on Cordell somewhere. I'm not sure how they're going to get that on the board right there. Be an inbound play for the Lady Tigers.
And that's number 4 on Birdie. Yep.
Yeah, Birdie has 4. But number 12 drew her 3rd foul. Peyton Garrison drew her third foul, getting room. You're trying to get a rebound right there. Ball comes over on the left side to number 2, Emma Nunley. Nunley on the left side, and she'll back up. No, that'll be Morgan Curry. Curry with the ball. She'll back up as Tristan Reimer comes out on her. Right side down here to Shelby Spence. To the right corner down to number 12 is Alexander. Back out of the paint on the far side. They're going to reset the offense out high to Ashlyn Cliff. Running a little clock right here. 4:11 left in the ball game. And the Sterling Lady Tigers are content to run a little clock off right here. Tristan Reimer said, I've got to stop somebody somewhere. And Tristan Reimer reaches in there. It wasn't quite a full tackle, but more than just a body block right here. So number 12, they got her with 4. I had her with 3, but we know what we're doing. I'm not sure they do. Anyway, free shot by the Lady Tigers right here. She gets ready for that one. You can hear the crowds getting excited about this one. Shot is up. And number 1, Shelby Spence makes her first attempt right here. She had missed one earlier, so she'll get to take one more right here. 48-33, and she makes 2 of 2 this time right here. So that gives her 5 points in the ball game and a 16-point lead for the Lady Tigers with under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Birdie Brown with the ball, clears it out to Riley Shargola. Riley comes into the free throw line area. She gets hooked up right there, and she'll be fouled by, I think number 1 should have several fouls. Number 3 has 1. Okay. Or number 1 has 3. I can't even tell you. And being around play for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils over to Manziel for the Lady Tigers. 3:35 left in this ball game. Out to the top of the key to the offense over the right side to Shelby Spence. Shelby puts the ball on her hip. Tristan Reimer comes out and said, you're not going to stand there. Over on the left side for the Lady Tigers down in the corner to number 14. Back over to number 2. Number 2 with the ball. That'll be Emma Nunley. Stolen away by Birdie Brown. Right side layup, and she is fouled as she goes up on the right side. And we're not going to let her have an open layup right here. And the foul will be, they're just going to say it's knocked out of bounds. Number 3 has 1. Yeah, they're going to say they just blocked her shot out of bounds. Into Peyton Garrison. Garrison on the near side. It'll be out of bounds off of Cordell. Peyton Garrison said, I didn't mean to do that, Coach. No problem. 49-33 with 3:11 to go in the ball game. The Cordell Lady Blue Devils and the Sterling Lady Tigers. Inbound on the far side to Nunley. Nunley crosses the timeline. She'll come up near the mid-court line to the free throw line out on the right side. Shot put up from 17, and number 12 has that one right there. That'll be number 12 as Alexander has her 5th deuce of the ball game. Birdie Brown goes in right side off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Tigers. Out on the ball is cleared out over on the left side to number 1. That'll be Shelby Spence. Birdie Brown guards her. Shelby Spence drives in left side out to Alexander. Back over here on the near side. Oh, she looks over and swings at the ball, and that was a roundhouse right there. She hit Cordell in the face right there. And do we call a foul on that one? Maybe. And it'll be a foul on the, okay. Talk about tough. These Lady Blue Devils are pretty gritty right here and pretty tough and going to play a little bit. So Tristan Reimer got that roundhouse delivered to her. So Tristan Reimer is going to come out and take a little break as Kenzie Gray checks in. So number 5 has 12. Number 12 has 5. Let's put it that way. Ava Alexander will be out for the Lady Tigers. And Tristan Reimer has her 5th one. Sorry about that one. And so Tristan Reimer will foul out. Maybe she bumped her before the ball went out of bounds. She got clobbered right here. And on the free throw line right here for the Lady Tigers. Shot rattles out. Number 14 hits 1 of 2 this possession right here. So she has her points right there. It'll be 52-33, back to a 19-point lead for the Lady Tigers from Sterling. 2:35 to go in the ball game. And Birdie Brown will bring the ball up the court, across the mid-time, goes to the top of the key, works in, right side layup is off the glass, rebounded by Brennan Ball. Brennan puts it up. Birdie Brown gets the rebound on this one, clears out to Kinsey Gray. Kinsey, 3-ball left side. Brennan Ball with the rebound. It's good. Brennan Ball has her third deuce to go with free shots right here. She has 8 points in the ball game, and it'll be timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
You'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best Catnapper, Bassett and Ashley Furniture, bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Corn Heritage Village and Rehab of Corn and Weatherford, Oklahoma provides skilled nursing, rehab, long-term care, and memory care services. Corn Heritage Village facilities are known for their reputation and are the industry leaders in all of western Oklahoma. So if your loved one needs rehab, nursing home, or dementia care, give them a call, 580-343-2295, 343-2295, or visit them on the web at cornheritage.org and find them on Facebook.
Welcome back to Union City, Oklahoma. Regional action for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils and the Sterling Lady Tigers. Lady Blue Devils may end their season here against Sterling, but they are regional. That's no problem. They've had a good season. They wind up good. Ball, lob pass picked up by Kinsey Gray. Left side layup. Kinsey Gray. The ball was put up kind of no-look pass, but nobody saw it from the Sterling side. Kinsey Gray saw it was loose, grabbed the ball, went to the house, and took the layup right there. And number 12 has 3 for the Lady Tigers. And Kinsey Gray, this could be a traditional three-point play. And it's off the rim, a little bit strong, rebounded out by the Lady Tigers. And it'll go over to the left side, down to the left corner, down here. Oh, almost had that one stay in there. Riley Shargola almost had that loose ball right here. Ball on the far side for the Lady Tigers. Driving through the paint is Spence out on the right side. Back out here to Emma Nunley. Nunley goes back over to the left side to Shelby Spence. Spence dribbles in, goes out to number 3 is Mixon. Out to Grace Mixon, okay. Ball comes back out to the near side. Minute 33 left in the ball game. Timeout on the floor by the Lady Tigers. We'll be right back.
Move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop. Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. Problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Ball comes into the Lady Tigers right here on the far side. The players on the floor are right now going to not give up anything right here. And we're going to have a lot of new players for Sterling. Got 3 more in for Cordell. And you see a lot of them are going, we're going to leave everything on the floor. Minute 18 to go. Out to number 23. That'll be Ellie Pierce. Ball comes over to the top of the key again over the left side. Back out here to number 23. Pierce with the ball over to the left corner. A drive down the corner. Ball passed around to number 22, Katie Milan, and Birdie Brown runs into her. Birdie did not get called for a foul. I think she's trying to foul out right here. Ball comes down here on the near side, picked up by Milan in the back court right here. And Birdie Brown will foul out of the ball game. That's about her 5th foul recently right here. And so Birdie Brown is done with this season right here. Birdie Brown will finish with 10 points in the ball game, and she'll come out. And the Lady Blue Devils will end their season here today against the Sterling Lady Wildcats. Out here is Destiny Barber on the floor for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. On the near side is Maddie Maddox. Far side shot put up from the free throw line by number 12. And Ava Alexander hits that one. She's bumped after she puts that shot up right there. But she has 11 points for Sterling, 53-37. And she'll get to take one more. but the extra contact all the way around. Alexander hits 2 of 2 from the charity stripe, and so it'll be Cordell ball. Kenzie Gray with the ball comes down the court. She'll drive down to the baseline right. Ball goes down to Destiny Barber. Shot put up from the right side by Kenzie Gray. The shot is good. Here comes another one in for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, as that'll be Addison Rich checks in for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils to try to get everybody in here. Like I said, Ali Brock is in. Brooklyn Burkeen has been in. Brooklyn's here on the near side. Down to 27 seconds left in this ball game. And the Sterling Lady Tigers will move on to the round 2 in the regional tournament. Will be at Okarche tomorrow evening. 54-40 is our score right now. And I don't know that Sterling's even going to try to score any more points right here. So the Lady Blue Devils will end their season right here at the regional tournament. Congratulations on a good showing, a hard-fought season all the way around. We're just going to say all the Sterling Lady Wildcats got in. Ashton Cliff was our high scorer, as she had, I think, let's say that's 12 points right there. She had 3, 4 deuces, 15 points right there. Ava Alexander winds up with 12 points. Morgan Curry hit 12 points. Kenley Mansell had 8. Emma Nunley with 4, and Shelby Spence with 5. For the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, we got all the Lady Blue Devils in here late. Destiny Barber, Maddie Maddox, Kendall Norris, Addison Rich, Allie Brock, Brooklyn Burkeen, and then Tristan Reimer hit 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Kenzie Gray hit a 3 and a 2. She had 5 in the ball game. Peyton Garrison with 3 right here. Brennan Ball had a good ball game. She winds up with 8. Riley Shargola, 3 deuces. She had 9. Birdie Brown with 10 points in the ball game, and she fouled out. But the Lady Blue Devils finish up a tough season, but they got through district, got into regionals, and got to come play regional ball. When you see these young men and young women around town, tell them thank you for all they've done. The coaches had to work hard through this, and the Lady Blue Devils will end their season here at the regional tournament. For Bobby Blackburn, his first baseball game is on March 6th at Sentinel. Soccer will have a tournament this weekend at Chickasha, and then our first 2 matches will be on 9/21, which is another week away. It'll be next Tuesday, I believe. So the Lady Blue Devils end their season here against the Sterling Lady Tigers. Your sponsors make this all possible so you can hear these ball games. We'll bring you what we can in the spring sports right here. But the bulk of the season for broadcasters is over after today. But thank you, Miss Karen. You be good. We'll see you soon now. So, okay, she got here, and now that's right. Miss Karen won't talk on the radio, but that's okay. We understand that. So the Lady Blue Devils, a good showing here against some rated teams here in postseason. They lost to Arapahoe last week at district. They sent Union City girls home, so Union City didn't get to play on their home court here in postseason. But the Cordell Lady Blue Devils end their season to the Sterling Lady Tigers. So when you see the coaches around town, tell them thank you. When you see these players around town, they have laid it out all on the court this whole year. It's been a good season. It's been an interesting season, and it's just an opportunity. Tell these young people how much you appreciate their efforts. They have to practice 5 and 6 days a week. Some of them practice 7 to bring you these ball games. Chad Fox is here running the equipment right here so I can bring you these games. It's been a good season. I enjoy basketball. I enjoy these kids. When you see them around town, tell them thank you. Go by and tell your sponsors thank you for letting us bring you these ball games. Until next time, you've been listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.